Tesla ranks in another top 10 list. California is permitting driverless vehicles. Another track beast falls to a Tesla. And we have a question from Twitter. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 369 for February 27th, 2018. We begin at Teslarati tonight, where we see that Consumer Reports, despite giving the Model X a less than stellar score due to its expected reliability, has included Tesla in its top 10 of the 2018 edition of its brand report card. The Model S essentially carried the day for Tesla due to its handicap given by Model X. As Teslarati notes, it's actually a testament to the dominance of Model S that Tesla still placed 8th despite this. The top 5 in the list, in order, were Genesis, Audi, BMW, Lexus, and Porsche. Once Model X begins to prove itself in the reliability arena, it will be near impossible to deny Tesla a top spot. Next up, over at the Verge, we see that California will soon begin permitting fully autonomous vehicles for use on public roads. After they passed the law allowing for this testing back in October, the law provided for the future ability for manufacturers to begin testing vehicles without steering wheels, pedals, mirrors, and human drivers in 2018. A public notice will be posted on March 2nd, beginning the 30-day time frame to count down to April 2nd when permits can then be issued. There will be 3 possible licenses: testing with a safety driver, testing a driverless vehicle, and actual deployment of a vehicle. This means that Tesla, were it able to make good on Elon's statement that Tesla will be able to drive a car cross-country and pass that ability on to customers within 3 to 6 months, could allow its cars with full self-driving enabled to operate legally, at least in the state of California. I'm sure this isn't the last time we'll hear about this as manufacturers apply for their permits, so we'll watch carefully to see who applies for what and when. Over to YouTube and Brooks at Drag Times. Brooks has tested Tesla vehicles against all manner of exotic vehicles. With this video, the Model X is the star, and today's victim is the Jeep Trackhawk, which is the SUV equipped with the Hellcat engine. A Hellcat engine, by the by, which already has failed to best the Model S on the track in another of Brooks' videos. The result, of course, is no different here. The surprising bit, though, is that the Model X actually appears to be pulling on the Trackhawk at the end of the race in at least 2 of the 4 races. To be fair, the Trackhawk got treed in every race except for the last one, so it started every race with an additional handicap beyond the ICE motor it's equipped with. In addition, it became all the more clear what an advantage the Model X held when seeing it come from behind to easily beat the Trackhawk by near a half second in the final race. Oh, and in the process, it also set another new record for a world's fastest SUV, ripping off an 11.281 quarter mile at 118.37 miles per hour. We end tonight with Ask Tesla Tidbits with @Tesla8 via Twitter. They ask, quote, "Please let us know your thoughts on buying a standard range Model 3 and then being able to rent a lightweight but expensive 160 kilowatt-hour and 600-mile range battery for road trips at $200 a day. This means you can drive for 9 hours, charge for 1 hour, and then drive 7 more, end quote. So I guess I'll have to start with, I don't know that there is a possibility of a lightweight 160 kilowatt-hour battery. But then, after that, I have to kind of answer with another question. How would you expect this to be implemented? Battery swap? Software lock? Some sort of external connection? I guess I'll start with the first possibility, the battery swap. We already know that the Model 3 was not built to have easy access to the battery pack, so I think that a swap is out. I doubt also that there's an external connection solution, as that would seem really un-Tesla as an elegant solution. So I think the only truly viable solution would be if they stuffed an enormous pack in the car that you could software unlock as a rental. Of course, that's more than double the size of the current pack, so I don't feel that that's very plausible either. What is plausible, and what we still don't know, is the standard range pack going to be a software-locked pack or not. We could still very well get this type of feature, which would be a killer feature for the folks that bought the standard battery and needed a little something extra. $200 a day might be a bit rough from a price perspective, but we'll let Tesla decide that if and when they roll something like that out. Thanks for the question, Tesla8. Make sure you check out the links to the full stories in the show description. While you're at it, please consider supporting the show financially through Patreon at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. As always, thanks to the wonderful super patrons John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Bruno Quindici, John Rich, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, and Mitch Long for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you can't support the show with dollars, be sure to show your love with positive reviews and subscriptions on YouTube, iTunes, and other services across the internet. That's it for tonight. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits just like Tesla 8 did if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.